Already we discussed about a CPU. Very important. Without CPU, no, there is no system at all. Without RAM, no system at all. So, okay, RAM, CPU, ROM. These three are primary components, of course. But where these components, plus and other components are placed, are connected, they will on the motherboard only. Okay, all the components are connected to motherboard either directly or indirectly on motherboard or to the motherboard it is connected. These motherboards are with the different form factors, whatsoever it is, it's a motherboard. Every motherboard having slots and sockets. Okay, for CPU slot, CPU socket, memory slots, expansion slots, IO slots, chipsets, your hard disk connectors like IDE or SATA connector, floppy disk drive connector, CMOS battery connector. Okay, power supply connector, heat sinks, front panel connectors also there on the motherboard. These are the RAM slots, guys. You can see, and this white one is a SMPS power supply connector. SMPS power supply. These RAM slots, SMPS power supply. Okay. This one is the green one. That is a AGP slot for graphics card. This is PCI for a expansion card, like a LAN cards, USB additional cards you want to connect. You can connect it to this expansion cards. Next. This is the back panel connectors. This is PS by 2 mouse connector and keyboard connector it is. It's a PS by 2 connector for a connecting mouse and keyboard. This is parallel port. This is serial port. Sorry. This is serial port. This is parallel port. This is VGA port. So you can see 15 pin VGA connector for a connecting. Okay. To connect a monitor or to connect a, what we can say projectors. We can use two TVs. We can connect this VGA connector. Now we are getting HDMI also. Okay, VGA and HDMI. Parallel port. Earlier days we are using a printer that is called a line printers. Dot matrix type printers are there. They use this parallel port to connect that one. Now it is not there, so most of the laptop, not only laptop, desktops also not coming with a parallel port. Serial ports also called as COM port, communication ports. So earlier days they used to get connected from your lap desktop to um, other devices for communicating like a routers or emulator boards like a processor, microcontroller, microprocessing emulator boards are there for connecting purpose and modem connecting. So olden days it is a external modems are there. So for external modem connected purpose also, they use these COM ports. Serial port, COM port, RS-232, all are same names. Line printer terminal means LPT or parallel port, both are same. Guys, this is a LAN port connections. LAN connector we can connect to wires. USB ports, and these are the audio. Mic speakers line in. These are the black panel connections. PS by 2 personal system, PS by 2 6-pin connector it is. Nowadays, most of the things are replaced with USB. Now, again, to save more USBs, so they started using this PS by 2 again. But USB is a universal serial bus. You can connect so many things. You can connect keyboard, mouse, pen drives, webcams, external hard disk, modems. These are all things we can be able to connect. Like USB modems, you can connect it. VGA port is used to connect your monitor or a projector kind of stuff. Serial port is also called as COM port or a RS-232. It is a 9-pin connector it is. LAN port, you know already, LAN port used to connect LAN cables. Now we are getting HDMI ports. It is both audio and video. So you connect a HDMI from your laptop or a desktop to your TV. So you will get transfer both audio and video, both will be there. Of course, you can connect it to that related. Yes. So guys, on the motherboard, you have a different channel. See, you can see connect a hard disk to the motherboard. You can connect RAMs, processors, north bridge, south bridge. Okay, your BIOS chip, audio chip, all these things on a motherboard only. So on motherboard we can connect it. To motherboard we can connect it through cables. Even we can connect certain devices like keyboard, mouse, monitor, LAN cables, speakers, mics to the motherboard back panel. So even desktop front panel you can connect it. That is also connected to your motherboard. Means all are connected to motherboard. Okay, guys, understand about a motherboard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the last one is SMPS, switch mode power supply. SMPS, switch mode power supply. So depends upon your motherboard power connectivity. So you have to choose SMPS. Most of the motherboards and SMPS are a ATX type, means 2024 pin. Currently it is 24 pin connector. We are all using 24 pin connector. 24 pin connector. Okay. So we are using 24 pin connector. 4 pin or 6 pin or 8 pin. Additional connector also coming from your SMPS for go to CP. Okay. So from SMPS to motherboard, there is a 24 pin connector for main power supply. It is look like this one, guys. This is the big 24 pin. Each wire is color coded for representation of different voltages. Okay. And there is a additional power supply based on your motherboard. Okay, so there is a 4 pin additional connector or 6 pin or 8 pin connector is there. Okay, for a separate CPU power supply purpose. Next, SMPS to hard disk, SMPS to DVD ROM, SMPS to your floppy disk if in case it's in olden days if you have. Okay, a separate direct power connectivity. Okay. Hard disk, CD-RAM, floppy disk don't take power supply from motherboard, only data connection with power supply from SMPS to hard disk direct power supply connection. Okay. So our main power supply already I told it is 220 volts, 50 hertz frequency sine wave. But our system components require DC power supply with a different DC power supplies. Okay. So this SMPS converts AC to DC power supply. Okay, from like this you can see different DC supplies. Also we are getting from SMPS 12 volts, plus 12 volts, minus 12 volts, plus 5 volts, plus 3.3 volts. Okay, and the common is there. So you can see the colors also. The red color represent plus 5 volts. The yellow color represent plus 12 volts. Okay, there is orange color wire is represent plus 3.3 volts. The blue color represent minus 12 volts. Green color is main power on type. Means when you press the power button, the green wire and the black wire is get attached and your SMPS will start. So guys, you press the power button, your system is not at all on. Means not even a power LED is also not glowing. So where is an issue? It can be SMPS is not turned on. Check this SMPS turn on or not. SMPS is not turned on. It can be main power supply to SMPS connection, and SMPS to motherboard connection, motherboard to the front panel connection. So any connection issue can be there. So disconnect all connectivities and reconnect it back and test it again. Okay. So guys, this is about here simply SMPS. So Molex connectors, okay, SATA power connectors, you can see from the pictures. Okay. Any information like last time I shared some networking video. Also shared no same. I will share related to hardware if I have any thing I got it. So tomorrow we'll start with different storage devices like a magnetic storage, optical storages. Main important is hard disk and SSDs. Difference is very important, guys. Okay, that is also each point, guys. You have to read it, know about at least minimum information. Next one is differences. Know about differences, uses, issues. Okay, then you will understand about a hardware part. Last suggestions from me as last class. I didn't told you that's about somewhat nonsense is came. Already I shared certain videos from it. Power set animation videos. Okay. I shared few things from it also. So for example, this is the video I'm sharing now. Okay. It is good. But problem is you can understand very easily. That is also a problem because you are not doing very hard work to understand. If you do hard work, you will remember longer time. But now here just your simple explanation it is. You are hearing my class for 1 hour. Each class you are learning, right? So 40 minutes to 1 hour. That is difficult part. So you learn, then you may remember. You read, you remember. This one, it is easy within the 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 37 seconds is explained about a BIOS and UEFI. Then what it is? So it is the point is not it's not about it. Okay, the point is you will forget faster. You learn faster, understand faster, you forget faster. How to remember longer time? Listen once, like listen again, second time. When you listen first time, you understand. Second time, write a information, write on a note, write down what he's telling, write down. And start presenting it. Means tell like an answer. What is BIOS, what is UEFI? Tell like an answer. If you do it, you will understand. Okay? You will remember. You got the information. Okay? That's the point. Okay. So in this channel, you will find lot of things is related to both hardware and networking also. Okay. So what is VPN? This is some related networking and some cloud information is also there. Yeah, hardware related separately, network related separately. SSD, hard disk, hybrid drive, something is given. USB connectors, okay, motherboard form factors. So go through these things, guys. It is quite easy for you. You can also search and you can get it. Okay, that's it for today. Meet you tomorrow, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.